Hey guys, this is Surya from Skill-Lync. Hope you're doing well. I have a special guest, obviously, as you see. This is Shambhavi. Shambhavi is my daughter and she woke up early. Say hi to all of you guys. So, hi from Shambhavi. Hi guys. Today, I wanted to talk to you about two things. There have been multiple placements that have been happening in August. We think the industry is recovering and we see that with our placement numbers going up as well. The second thing is a surprise. So you need to wait till the end of the video to get to know what is the second thing. Before getting into the placements and showing you the people who got placed and what efforts they did to get placed, I wanted to kind of explain to you why we at Skill-Lync are so passionate about building a very strong pool of engineers in India and across the world. If you're someone who believes that our future lies in electric cars, autonomous vehicles, having infrastructure that can accommodate more than 1 billion people, then you should fundamentally believe that there should be really good engineers who build these things. Then you should fundamentally believe that there should be really good engineers who can build these things. But if you think about our engineering colleges, the colleges basically teach theoretical aspects and nothing else. There are only a few colleges like IIT Bombay, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Kanpur, and few other of the same pedigree which allow students or which expose students to real life engineering problems. And that's where the problem is, because just 1% of engineering students learn engineering in these prestigious universities. What happens to the rest of us? What happens to people like you and me, right? I did not have the opportunity to go and study at IIT. I was lucky to get a master's degree at University of Wisconsin-Madison, but not everybody have that same kind of access. So how do you solve this core problem of getting exposed to real quality engineering education? And that's what Skill-Lync is about, right? And that's exactly what Skill-Lync is about. I want you to today go take a look at our Google reviews. There are so many people that basically write about how Skill-Lync provides them an opportunity to work on industry-oriented projects. And we spend a lot of time in curating the content, in making sure you work on really good engineering projects. And that is the result of all these placements that is happening through Skill-Lync. You need to think about it, right? Why does a Skill-Lync student get placed very frequently than any other engineering college student? Or why do companies take a look at Skill-Lync students? Very simple. And the fundamental answer to that is basically the student builds a portfolio of projects that allow him to do that. So I'll today show you how 3 students got placed in the last week alone by working on real life engineering problems. So today I'll show you how in the last week alone 3 Skill-Lync students got placed by working on real life engineering problems. And the thing that you need to take into account is this is COVID-19 times, right? If Skill-Lync students are able to get placed in COVID-19 times, think about when the market is open. The first student I want to speak about is Shikhar. Shikhar enrolled in our Masters in Hybrid Electric Vehicle Design and Analysis coursework. He was in the second batch of students, and recently he got recruited as a senior simulations engineer at Amber Enterprises, right? Amber Enterprises has not had a simulation team, and Shikhar is basically the first guy entering their simulation team. That is very special because the experience that Shikhar had in the last 1 year is full of Skill-Lync projects and nothing else. And that's something that you need to think. If somebody is able to get a 4 lakh package with just Skill-Lync courses, what does it mean? It means that the projects that he has done has allowed him to generate so much value that the companies are willing to recruit him. So that's Shikhar's story. The next story I want to speak about is about Ashwin Rajesh. Ashwin got recruited at VTOL Aviation Private Limited. VTOL is basically working on vertical takeoff and landing. Think about that. These are things that are of future, right? Vertical takeoff and landing is where you basically have a transportation system. You can think about your car being stationary and going up in space, and that's state of the art, right? So our students having the ability to get into companies like this shows how good their projects have been, right? And Ashwin Rajesh got recruited in VTOL Aviation purely because of Skill-Lync coursework. And this is what he says. He says Skill-Lync is a place where he discovered himself as a mechanical engineer. He clearly states that he wouldn't have these kind of opportunities without Skill-Lync. And those are things that people need not say. People will say only those things only if they have experienced that, right? And that's where we are really, really happy. And the third person I wanted to speak about is Saiyan Behera. Saiyan got an internship at Zinc Energy Inc., USA, and he basically had the ability to get a work from home internship from a US entity just because he had projects that helped him showcase his potential. I will just quickly go over into the projects that these guys did. So this is Shikhar Saraswat's profile, right? So all these profile link, I'll basically put it in the YouTube video below. So what you can take a look at is the number of projects that these students have worked on. And if you think about this, you as a mechanical, electrical, or civil engineer in your undergrad or even in your master's degree did not have opportunities to work on these projects, right? And that is where the whole change is, because when people see these students working on these many projects, what they understand is, okay, this particular student has a clear understanding of what they are doing, right? And once they have that understanding, things become easy because you start getting interview opportunities. Once you start getting interview opportunities, the more question about is, will you be able to crack those interviews? If you have taken any particular coursework, right? And if I basically click on this project, you can see how detailed a student works on any particular project, right? So when you start working on these projects in such detail, your ability to kind of learn these skills are very high, right? And this is what kind of transfers your knowledge into an interview, right? And this is what allows you to crack an interview, because you have wrote these much stuff, you know pretty much everything about the project that you have done. And that's what kind of is different from a SkillLync student, right? So let's go to the last part where I said I have something special. So if you think about it, what we are doing right now to engineering is democratizing engineering. We are allowing people who are not from IITs or not have the access to go to top institutions get really exposed to industry-oriented problems. And what better day than Independence Day to celebrate what we have been trying to do. This Independence Day, what we are doing is you can enroll in any master course at the price of the basic plan and get access to all the features in the premium plan. This allows you to save at least 75,000 rupees, right? This is something that you should definitely take into account, because what we have seen is real good quality education transforms career, and we have been seeing day in, day out. And I honestly feel from the deep of my heart that we are making a change. The students of SkillLync are way better than students who are graduating out of just engineering colleges, because they work at least on 10 projects more than what a student works on in engineering. And that's why it's really important for you to make use of this. And so what you need not pay the full amount if you are not starting the course immediately. If you can start the course over the next 6 months, all you need to do to get this offer is basically pay 10,000 rupees, pre-book it, and you can start whenever you're starting the course, you can basically pay the remaining amount. So you basically get lifetime course access, you get lifetime job and master's assistance, you get daily support on individual and group video calls. We basically have a team of people who will help you clear your doubts. That's something really special, because that is where we are better than any other online platform. Our students complete courses, right? We have dedicated support through telephonic and email conversations, right? The addition to that is basically you have access to 10 additional projects that are industry oriented. In any master course that you take, you work on 15 to 18 industry oriented projects. On top of that, you get 10 additional projects. We have flagship master courses in mechanical, electrical, and civil. So in our mechanical, electrical, and civil engineering courses, what you can do is you can pay for the pro price and go for premium, right? So this allows you to save 45,000 rupees in our Masters in Hybrid Electric Vehicle Design and Analysis course, Masters in Electric Vehicle Design and Analysis, Masters in High-Rise Building Design and Analysis. If you are a mechanical engineer, HEV, Hybrid Electric Vehicle, is for you. If you're an electrical, electronics and instrumentation, Electric Vehicle Design is for you. If you're a civil engineer or architectural engineer, the High-Rise Building Design. We believe the future is in these three courses, right? If you are interested in developing skills for the future, these are three courses that you should definitely take into. right? Okay, guys, thank you so much. I will say hi to Shambhavi as well from your part. Shambhavi had to go away because she had to feed, but thank you so much for taking time and taking a look at the video. We all at Skill-Lync wish you a very happy Independence Day, and we hope you take this time to make sure you upskill yourself and get into the world of engineering with really quality engineering skills. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.